La paix soit avec nous toutes. Bon Dieu bénis nous. Bon Dieu remet nous. Moi salue nous dans le nom béni notre Seigneur de Jésus-Christ de Nazareth. Moi dis nous welcome back. Tout fanatique YouTube moi tout fanatique Facebook moi rejoins encore pour me dire nous toutes bienvenue en bas live là. Fanatique Instagram moi TikTok nous toutes WhatsApp bienvenue pour nous en bas live là. Nous allons mettre Irachia en première place avant nous-mêmes pour nous commencer le programme nous. Pour nous capables porter ça lui-même il va porter pour nous qu'on nous va recevoir avec bénédiction que lui-même il va avoir nous tous va content et que nous va bien avec bénédiction qu'il va apporter pour nous bénissons encore. Seigneur, nous disons merci parce que c'est vous qui bon Dieu nous et c'est vous-même qui bon nous parole. C'est vous-même encore qui donne nous connaissance pour chaque moment nous pour aller monter en bas live là, pour nous joindre ça, pour nous porter pour chaque monde, chaque auditeur qui regarde nous en bas live là, pour être capable de joindre un bagage pour nous mieux. Et nous comptons sur vous. À chaque moment nous venons en bas live là, qui est toujours dans nous force pour nous porter une bonne émission pour chaque monde qui nous. Et chaque monde va bénir à travers ça qui est au bon nous pour nous porter pour eux. Et c'est ça que fait chaque moment, live la fête de façon, nous-mêmes nous pas connaître pour quelle raison qu'il faut faire chaque fois, pour faire live la fête de une façon différente. Et c'est ça que fait nous-mêmes tout. Nous n'avons pas accepté live là, la façon qu'on vote pour nous, la façon qu'on bon nous, c'est comme ça nous-mêmes tout, nous n'avons pas accepté. Et nous avons aimé la façon qu'on bon nous. Et nous disons merci tout parce que nous Saint-Esprit a pour accompagner nous. Nous connaissance tout, nous dons pour nous capables de faire des bagages que nous-mêmes nous pas attendre que nous sommes capables de faire. Et à travers des dons que nous travaillons avec dons Saint-Esprit, les allumer par nous, boire nous, sentiments nous, conscience nous, en pile fait nous joindre. Pour nous capables de porter pour chaque monde qui attend de nous, ils vont plus capables de bénir. Sans vous-même, nous ne sommes pas capables de faire ça. Sans vous-même, nous ne sommes pas capables de jouer une force, nous ne sommes pas capables de jouer une parole, pour nous capables de jouer une intelligence, pour nous être capables de porter un bagage pour eux. Mais avec vous, nous jouons une force, nous jouons une parole, nous jouons une intelligence, pour nous capables de porter un bagage pour faire qu'ils soient contents. Et vous-même, tout à travers vous-même, vous bénissez à nos côtés, et vous-même, tout vous bénissez à travers nous. Nous vous remercions pour grâce, pour amour, puissance, pour voir à côté de nous. Pour nous montrer à chaque instant dans la life là, nous prions comme ça dans le nom de Jésus, qui est tout puissant, qui vit, qui règne au siècle des siècles. Amen. Bravo pour chef Irachia. Nous avons un gros coup de chapeau pour chaque monde qui a écouté nous en bas live là. Et c'est pour fanatique YouTube nous, avec fanatique Instagram nous, fanatique Facebook nous, TikTok, et nous connaissons qu'on est dans l'air, et nous connaissons quand même que tout est bien content, et WhatsApp pas fait jaloux. Nous connaissons là. WhatsApp. Nous fait jaloux WhatsApp. Nous connaissons là WhatsApp. Si vous faites jaloux, vous gâtez le programme. WhatsApp, koto y WhatsApp, nous comptons sur WhatsApp. Ça fait jaloux WhatsApp. Nous allons commencer avec un groupe.
Kushukuru Bwana, zamani ya mzazi wangu, ni baraka ilinganishwe na kitu kwa hayo. Ewe Mungu, shukuriwa na kushukuru ewe Mungu.
Last warning, if you did not claim your funeral benefit. Pay close attention before you miss out on this forever. Seniors are getting funeral benefits this week. Your children, spouse, or loved ones can use this cash gift to pay for the cost of your funeral and final expenses. So don't miss out. This includes a funeral, headstone, casket, any bills or debts left behind, and much more. Most seniors don't know this exists, causing them to miss out on thousands for their loved ones. Checking your eligibility is fast and easy. I'm going to show you how. But today is the last day you will see this video before it gets taken down. To claim this benefit, click on the Learn More button below and answer 2 simple questions on the next page. That's it. They will tell you if you qualify at the end and how much you can get. Don't miss out on this chance to give your loved ones a huge gift. Get yours now before it's too late.
Hi, I'm Sister Bailey.
And I'm Sister Dudley, and we're missionaries for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
We recently taught our friend Matt, who was pretty down in life when we met him.
And we were able, as he came to church with us, to see a new light in his eyes.
So if you're looking for light in your life or more happiness, click the link below to meet with missionaries just like us.
Exactly. We'd love to see you.
Bye!
Ni mengi umenibarikia, kwa yote umenitendea, tangu kuzaliwa kwangu. Lakini leo Baba, ninalo jambo moja, nataka nikushukuru kwalo. Zawadi ya mzazi wangu ni baraka ilinganishwe na kitu. Kwa hayo ewe Mungu, shukuriwa, heshima mzazi ukakupa huyo jinsi alivyo. Shukuru Mungu wako, maana wengine hawana wazazi, wengine waliachwa yatima wadogo sana kujitegemea wenyewe. Mzazi wako hata awe vipi, hakuna mwingine kama yeye. Baraka tutapokea na siku nyingi za maisha yetu. Baraka tutapokea na siku nyingi za maisha yetu. Heshima mzazi, Mungu kakupa huyo jinsi alivyo. Shukuru Mungu wako, maana wengine hawana wazazi, wengine waliachwa yatima wadogo sana kujitegemea wenyewe. Mzazi wako hata awe vipi, hakuna mwingine kama yeye. Baraka tutapokea na siku nyingi za maisha yetu. Baraka tutapokea na siku nyingi za maisha yetu.
Muda mwingi mzazi kajinyima mazuri ili kukupa wewe maisha ya kutamanika. Wengine wanaishi maisha ya fukara ili sisi tuweze kufaulu. Maadili mema wametufundisha wazazi wetu, yazingatie na usimsahau mzazi wako.
Muda mwingi
mzazi kajinyima mazuri ili kukupa wewe maisha ya kutamanika.
Wengine wanaishi maisha ya fukara ili sisi tuweze kufaulu.
Maadili mema wametufundisha wazazi wetu, yazingatie na usimsahau mzazi wako. Heshimu mzazi, Mungu kakupa huyo jinsi alivyo. Shukuru Mungu wako, maana wengine hawana wazazi, wengine waliachwa yatima wadogo sana kujitegemea wenyewe. Mzazi wako hata awe vipi, hakuna mwingine kama yeye. Baraka tutapokea na siku nyingi za maisha yetu. Baraka tutapokea na siku nyingi za maisha yetu. Heshimu mzazi, Mungu kakupa huyo jinsi alivyo. Shukuru Mungu wako, maana wengine hawana wazazi, wengine waliachwa yatima wadogo sana kujitegemea wenyewe. Mzazi wako hata awe vipi, hakuna mwingine kama yeye. Baraka tutapokea na siku nyingi za maisha yetu. Baraka tutapokea na siku nyingi za maisha yetu. Heshimu mzazi, Mungu kakupa huyo jinsi alivyo. Shukuru Mungu wako, maana wengine hawana wazazi, wengine waliachwa yatima wadogo sana kujitegemea.
Who's ready to pocket something even better? Stimulus check. The state announced a whopping $5,800 relief program, and they are sending out spending cards loaded with those funds to any and every American making less than $50,000 a year. This program was released to help all of us get back on our feet and cover all our needs and expenses. That's right. You don't have to be a migrant to get this spending card and stack your wallet with this $5,800. But y'all, you only got this week to secure one of these personal $5,800 health spending cards. All you got to do is pull out your phone, make one call, and claim it. It was that easy when I did it. And I've been using my card for all my needs like groceries, medical, and prescription costs, and even my rent. But y'all want to know the best part? This is completely covered by the state, meaning y'all don't got to pay nothing back ever. And right now, everyone is getting approved for this card. It doesn't matter if you're broke, got no job, you don't even need to know how to read. You are still approved for this card and can get your money today. Y'all remember how good it was to have those stimmy checks fill your wallet? Well, this is even better and comes with way more cash. So get your hands on your own card and don't sleep on this. The state ain't just sending these out wherever, only to those who are smart enough to call in and claim one. And once you get one, just know that it never expires. It gives you the freedom to use this money whenever you need it most, even if that's in a few months or a few years down the line. From groceries and expenses to rent and daily bills, this $5,800 has got you covered. And claiming this was the easiest thing I did all year. Just a quick 3-minute process I did right from my phone. No paperwork at all. It's a crazy, fast, and simple process to some much needed relief. Y'all remember when I said everyone can claim this? I really meant it. I enrolled for mine even though I'm unemployed, and it's been a real blessing, covering all my unpaid bills. I'm finally not drowning in debt. Let me walk you through the process so you can get yours while it's still here for the taking. It only takes 3 minutes of your time. Simply follow the link that I've left down below to access the state website. Answer these 2 simple yes or no questions and connect with a rep. The rep will address any questions you have and approve y'all right on the spot. Your card then will be expedited to you, so expect to get it by tomorrow. And once it arrives, you'll be $5,800 richer. Time's running out on this program, and who knows if it'll ever return once it's gone. So claim this $5,800 spending card that does not expire today. It's available to anyone and will significantly improve your financial situation. Don't miss out. Click the link and secure your card now.
My mother recently passed away unexpectedly. It destroyed my family. Thankfully, she was able to give us $40,000 to cover her end-of-life expenses. Here is what she did to take care of us even after she left. This is important. If you haven't gotten your $40,000 funeral benefit coverage, listen closely. You might miss out on a big chance to pay for your final expenses. Seniors all over America have a special chance to get $40,000 to pay for their funeral and leave extra money behind for their loved ones. Most people don't know about this program, and this might be the last week to sign up. It's important to find out if you can join. I'll show you how, but today is the last day you'll see this video. Don't miss your chance to get the best final expense benefit in years. All you need to do is click the Learn More button below and answer 3 easy questions. Don't miss your chance. Get it now.
Mzazi wako hata awe vipi, hakuna mwingine kama yeye. Baraka tutapokea na siku nyingi za maisha yetu. Baraka tutapokea na siku nyingi za maisha yetu. Kitambo kidogo yakini tutamwona, yalotabiriwa sasa yanatimika. Litatua jua na punde kutapambauka. Ndipo siku ile mawinguni tutakutana. Kitambo kidogo yakini tutamwona, yalotabiriwa sasa yanatimika. Litatua jua na punde kutapambauka. Ndipo siku ile mawinguni tutakutana. Bwana wangu mimi dhaifu mnyonge, ninakutegemea, maisha yangu utawale. Nitakutegemea hadi kaburi nilale. Bwana wangu mimi dhaifu mnyonge, ninakutegemea, maisha yangu utawale. Nitakutegemea hadi kaburi nilale. Tunaishi sasa kwenye nyakati za shida. Kifo ni lazima, lakini tusife mioyo. Jitahidi sana umtegemee Mwokozi, hata kusitiri kwenye enzi za giza. Tunaishi sasa kwenye nyakati za shida. Kifo ni lazima, lakini tusife mioyo. Jitahidi sana umtegemee Mwokozi, hata kusitiri kwenye enzi za giza. Bwana wangu mimi dhaifu mnyonge, ninakutegemea, maisha yangu utawale. Nitakutegemea hadi kaburi nilale. Bwana wangu mimi dhaifu mnyonge, ninakutegemea, maisha yangu utawale. nitakutegemea hadi kaburi nilale. Tusihuzunike, wafu watafufuliwa. Walotangulia kwa imani tutaonana. Yesu mkombozi kwa kweli atarejea. Haleluya Bwana, viumbe vyote vya kungoja. Tusihuzunike, wafu watafufuliwa. Walotangulia kwa imani tutaonana.
What would life be like without paying utility bills? Well, there's people 55 or older already living that life. And no, they're not rich. They're not
Yesu mkombozi kwa kweli atarejea. Haleluya Bwana, viumbe vyote vya kungoja. Bwana wangu mimi mdhaifu mnyonge, ninakutegemea, maisha yangu utawale. Nitakutegemea hadi kaburi nilale. Bwana wangu mimi mdhaifu mnyonge, ninakutegemea, maisha yangu utawale. Nitakutegemea hadi kaburi nilale. Bwana wangu mimi mdhaifu mnyonge, ninakutegemea, maisha yangu utawale. Nitakutegemea hadi kaburi nilale. Nitakutegemea hadi kaburi nilale. Nitakutegemea hadi kaburi nilale. Nitakutegemea hadi kaburi nilale. Tumepewa amri kumi tuzishike, zikawe mwongozo katika maisha yetu. Tuzishike, tuziishi, tuzitunze, ziwe msaada kwa kila mmoja wetu. Mungu asema tukivunja moja kati ya amri zote hesabiwa wadhambi. Lakini pia Yesu asema kwamba amri ilo kuu refu ni upendo. Yatupasa ndugu tutambue, bila upendo hatuwezi fanya lolote, tutajidanganya. Ndiyo maana Yesu asema tupendane kwanza, ndipo tutaweza kukiri tupenda yeye. Maana ikiwa sisi bado hatupendani, hatuwezi penda yule ambaye hatumuoni. Tushikamane ndugu, tupendane kila mmoja, na itakuwa rahisi hata kumpenda Mungu. Mitume walipoipokea nguvu ya Roho wa Mungu, walibadilika sana, wakaziondoa tofauti zao,
wakifanya kazi huku wakimtii Mungu. Wote walivifanya vitu shirika, kila moja alizidisha upendo ndugu. Watu wengi walimpokea Bwana, wakadumu kuombeana wao kwa wao. Kanisa la Mungu likasitawi sana, hata utoaji ukawa mkubwa sana. Watu wakabatizwa wakadumu kumwamini Mungu wa mbinguni na kudumisha upendo. Hakuna chochote kitachoweza kutufanya tukawa na upendo pasipo kumpokea Roho na kumwacha azitawale nafsi zetu na kutuongoza kuyatenda yale yapasayo. Hebu sasa kila mmoja wetu na ajihoji, ni wapi amepungua na kujisahihisha, ili tuweze kuvifikia vile viwango atakavyo Mungu wetu, Mungu wa mbinguni. Hebu sasa kila mmoja wetu na ajihoji, ni wapi amepungua na kujisahihisha, ili tuweze kuvifikia vile viwango atakavyo Mungu wetu, Mungu wa mbinguni. Atakavyo Mungu wetu, Mungu wa mbinguni.
Su teléfono se quedará sin espacio de almacenamiento, límpielo ahora.
Jangwani wote mliopotea mkatokee huko, mwelekee miguuni pake Yesu, anatupenda asema. Karibia wote mlio katika wingi la dhambi, awaita mje kwake, mlosonga na mlolemewa. Atatuhuisha, Bwana Yesu anatupenda. Machini yanayo wafadhaisha, msifadhaike mioyo. Uliyechoka akuita, uliyefadhaika kwake kuna pumziko ajabu. Sauti yake ya jangwani iliyopoa matambo ile miaka ya kale, yazidi kutuita turejee tukaribia zizini. Asema karibia njoni ndugu, tusemezane pamoja naye na malaika, atufanye viumbe vipya, tuitwe wana wake. Sauti yake ya jangwani iliyopoa matambo ile miaka ya kale, yazidi kutuita turejee tukaribia zizini. Asema karibia njoni ndugu, tusemezane pamoja naye na malaika, atufanye viumbe vipya, tuitwe wana wake. Natamani
meza ya kioo. Ndugu, sipati picha itakavyokuwa mbinguni. Sauti yake ya jabali iliyopoa matango ile miaka ya kale yazidi kutuita turejee tukaribia zizini. Asema karibia tuni ndugu tusemezane pamoja naye na malaika. Atufanye viumbe vipya tuitwe wana wake. Sauti yake ya jangwani iliyopoa matango ile miaka ya kale yazidi kutuita turejee tukaribia zizini. Asema karibia tuni ndugu tusemezane pamoja naye na malaika. Atufanye viumbe vipya tuitwe wana wake. Sauti yake ya jangwani iliyopoa matango ile miaka ya kale yazidi kutuita turejee tukaribia zizini. Asema karibia tuni ndugu tusemezane pamoja naye na malaika. Atufanye viumbe vipya tuitwe wana wake. Sauti yake ya jangwani iliyopoa matango ile miaka ya kale yazidi kutuita turejee tukaribia zizini. Asema karibia tuni ndugu tusemezane pamoja naye na malaika. Atufanye viumbe vipya tuitwe wana wake.
With MyQ, home is just a touch away. MyQ is the only smart home security solution that provides video monitoring, real-time notifications, and lets you decide who comes in and who stays out, all in one easy-to-use app.
I died twice that day. Was really fortunate. Dr. Andre Landau, what he performed that night, words can't even describe.
I wasn't just a Trump supporter, I was a true believer. True believer. I was one of his closest advisors. The Trump family became my family. I spent Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's all at Mar-a-Lago. I saw him when the cameras were off. Behind closed doors, Trump mocks his supporters. He calls them basement dwellers. On a hospital visit one time when people were dying in the ICU, he was mad that the cameras were not watching him. He has no empathy, no morals, and no fidelity to the truth. He used to tell me, "It doesn't matter what you say, Stephanie. Say it enough and people will believe you." But it does matter. What you says matter, and what you don't say matters. On January 6th, I asked Melania if we could at least tweet that while peaceful protest is the right of every American, there's no place for lawlessness or violence. She replied with one word: no. I became the first senior staffer to resign that day. I couldn't be part of the insanity any longer. When I was press secretary, I got skewered for never holding a White House briefing. It's because, unlike my boss, I never wanted to stand at that podium and lie. Now here I am, behind a podium, advocating for a Democrat. And that's because I love my country more than my party. Kamala Harris tells the truth. She respects the American people, and she has my vote.
And Democrats, I've had the privilege for over 20 years to see that future taking shape with a star in Alameda courtroom by the name of Kamala Harris. I saw that star. I saw that star fighting for criminal justice, racial justice, economic justice, social justice. I saw that star get even brighter as Attorney General of California, as a United States Senator, and as Vice President of the United States of America. Kamala Harris has always done the right thing. A champion for voting rights, civil rights, LGBTQ rights, the rights for women and girls. So Democrats and independents, it's time for us to do the right thing, and that is to elect Kamala Harris as the next president of the United States of America. California, we proudly passed our 482 votes for the next president, Kamala Harris.
Good evening, Milwaukee. And hello to everyone joining us from exciting Chicago. The delegates at the Democratic National Convention, well, they just completed their roll call. And they have nominated Coach Walz and me to be the next Vice President and President of the United States of America. And I thank everyone there and here for believing in what we can do together. We are so honored to be your nominees. This is a people-powered campaign, and together we will chart a new way forward.
Friends, we're here to talk about one thing, tomorrow, and building a better tomorrow for all Americans. This November, we can choose a brighter, a fairer, a freer future, or we can relive the dark night of Trump's American carnage.
And let me tell you what else we must do. We need to join the rest of the industrialized world and guarantee health care to all people as a human right, not a privilege.
Illinois' presidential pedigree is unmatched. And given that Vice President Kamala Harris spent some of her early life right here, I speak for the entire Illinois delegation when I say, we claim her too.
I've always wanted to own a CNC mill, but couldn't until now. Introducing MR1, a new breed of affordable CNC milling machine featuring the power and rigidity to remove 30 pounds of steel per hour with the accuracy and precision to hold tight tolerances. Your time is valuable. MR1 stands alone as the only machine capable of making productive cuts in metal at a price hobbyists can afford. You have good ideas. MR1 can build them. Learn more about this machine by visiting our website.
So, how long have you lived here? And how are the restaurants around here? Are they good, bad, meh?
Marcy, we've got to go. I'm sorry. We've got 17,000 more parks to visit. We bring you the best neighborhood info.
Ding dong.
Homes.com.
Now, one president we will never claim is the con artist the Republicans nominated in Milwaukee last month. Donald Trump once called Chicago embarrassing. To quote a great Chicagoan who won 6 world championships on these very grounds, we take that personally. I had to govern for 2 years while Trump was president. Let me tell you what's embarrassing. In Illinois, we passed a massive bill to fix our roads and bridges. When Donald Trump proposed his own plan, he turned right around and called it stupid. We eliminated the grocery tax. Donald hasn't been in a grocery store since his first bankruptcy. Illinois invested in clean energy and the jobs it brings. Donald claimed that windmills in the ocean made the whales a little batty. During COVID, we supported small businesses and jobs. And Donald, well, Donald told us to inject bleach. Donald Trump thinks that we should trust him on the economy because he claims to be very rich. But take it from an actual billionaire. Trump is rich in only one thing: stupidity.
My mother is the only person in the whole world who thinks Kamala is the lucky one for marrying me. And to Kamala, who, well, we just saw where she is. She's out on the trail listening to and talking with voters. Honey, I can't wait for you to come back to Chicago because we're having a great time here. I love you so much. I'm so proud of how you're stepping up for all of us. But that's who she is. Wherever she's needed, however she's needed, Kamala rises to the occasion. And she did it for me and our family. And now that the country needs her, she's showing you what we already know. She's ready to lead. She brings both joy and toughness to this task, and she will be a great president we will all be proud of.
Something wonderfully magical is in the air, isn't it? Yeah. You know, we're feeling it here in this arena, but it's spreading all across this country we love. A familiar feeling that's been buried too deep for far too long. You know what I'm talking about. It's the contagious power of hope. The anticipation, the energy, the exhilaration of once again being on the cusp of a brighter day. The chance to vanquish the demons of fear, division, and hate that have consumed us and continue pursuing the unfinished promise of this great nation, the dream that our parents and grandparents fought and died and sacrificed for. America, hope is making a comeback. My girl, Kamala Harris, is more than ready for this moment. She is one of the most qualified people ever to seek the office of the presidency. And she is one of the most dignified. A tribute to her mother, to my mother, and to your mother too. The embodiment of the stories we tell ourselves about this country. Her story is your story. It's my story. It's the story of the vast majority of Americans trying to build a better life. Look, Kamala knows, like we do, that regardless of where you come from, what you look like, who you love, how you worship, or what's in your bank account, we all deserve the opportunity to build a decent life. All of our contributions deserve to be accepted and valued.
Chicago! It's good to be home. It is good to be home, and I don't know about you, but I'm feeling fired up. I am feeling ready to go.
If you're tired of the same old boring cars, at Phil Smith Kia, we've got a car for every personality. Phil Smith Kia, home of the Maximus deal. Right, Maximus?
Right.
Phil Smith Kia, right here in Lighthouse Point.
This guy can't shoot. He's got weak arms.
How do you sleep at night?
On a mattress from Mattress Firm. So I sleep.
It's the best sale of the year. Save up to $700 and get a free adjustable base. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night.
Even if I am the only person stupid enough to speak after Michelle Obama. I am feeling hopeful because this convention has always been pretty good to kids with funny names who believe in a country where anything is possible. Because we have a chance to elect someone who has spent her entire life trying to give people the same chances America gave her. Someone who sees you and hears you and will get up every single day and fight for you. The next president of the United States of America, Kamala Harris. And looking back, I can say without question that my first big decision as your nominee turned out to be one of my best. And that was asking Joe Biden to serve by my side as vice president. Other than some common Irish blood, Joe and I come from different backgrounds, but we became brothers. And as we worked together for 8, sometimes pretty tough years, what I came to admire most about Joe wasn't just his smarts, his experience. It was his empathy and his decency. And make no mistake, it will be a fight. For all the incredible energy we've been able to generate over the last few weeks, for all the rallies and the memes, this will still be a tight race in a closely divided country. A country where too many Americans are still struggling. Where a lot of Americans don't believe government can help. And as we gather here tonight, the people who will decide this election are asking a very simple question. Who will fight for me? Who's thinking about my future, about my children's future, about our future together? One thing is for certain, Donald Trump is not losing sleep over that question. Here's a 78-year-old billionaire who has not stopped whining about his problems since he rode down his golden escalator 9 years ago. It has been a constant stream of gripes and grievances that's actually been getting worse now that he's afraid of losing to Kamala. There's the childish nicknames, the crazy conspiracy theories, this weird obsession with crowd sizes. It just goes on and on and on. The other day I heard someone compare Trump to the neighbor who keeps running his leaf blower outside your window every minute of every day. Now, from a neighbor, that's exhausting. From a president, it's just dangerous. The truth is, Donald Trump sees power as nothing more than it means to his ends. He wants the middle class to pay the price for another huge tax cut that would buy out him and his rich friends. He killed a bipartisan immigration deal written in part by one of the most conservative Republicans in Congress that would have helped secure our southern border, because he thought trying to actually solve the problem would hurt his campaign. He doesn't, do not vote. Vote. He doesn't seem to care if more women lose their reproductive freedom, since it won't affect his life. And most of all, Donald Trump wants us to think that this country is hopelessly divided between us and them, between the real Americans, who of course support him, and the outsiders who don't. And he wants you to think that you'll be richer and safer if you will just give him the power to put those other people back in their place. It is one of the oldest tricks in politics, from a guy whose act has, let's face it, gotten pretty stale. We do not need 4 more years of bluster and bumbling and chaos. We have seen that movie before, and we all know that the sequel is usually worse. That sense of mutual respect has to be part of our message. Our politics have become so polarized these days that all of us across the political spectrum seem so quick to assume the worst in others, unless they agree with us on every single issue. We start thinking that the only way to win is to scold and shame and out-yell the other side. And after a while, regular folks just tune out, or they don't bother to vote. Now, that approach may work for the politicians who just want attention and thrive on division, but it won't work for us. As much as any policy or program, I believe that's what we yearn for. A return to an America where we work together and look out for each other. A restoration of what Lincoln called, on the eve of Civil War, our bonds of affection. An America that taps what he called the better angels of our nature. That is what this election is about. And I believe that's why, if we each do our part over the next 77 days, if we knock on doors, if we make phone calls, if we talk to our friends, if we listen to our neighbors, if we work like we've never worked before, if we hold firm to our convictions, we will elect Kamala Harris as the next president of the United States, and Tim Walz as the next vice president of the United States. We will elect leaders up and down the ballot who will fight
for the hopeful, forward-looking America we all believe in. And together, we too will build a country that is more secure and more just, more equal, and more free. So let's get to work. God bless you. And God bless the United States of America.
Thanks for watching News Channel 9. And for more great local coverage, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. News Channel 9, depend on us.